Shalom Yamma.
Hi.
And welcome to Culture Buzz.
Thank you. Culture Buzz. Good to be here.
Thank you for a wonderful performance in the old south of Tel Aviv. I believe the best way to open this conversation of ours will be why Yamma. In Hebrew it sounds much better. Lama Yamma.
Well, first of all, we think that Yamma is also a catchy name in any language. It's a very simple word, Yamma. Avri, do you want to tell what Yamma means?
Man, Yamma has
It had a lot of meanings.
few meanings.
In Hebrew?
In Hebrew, it means towards the sea.
West
To the
wise.
sea, west, you know.
From the famous biblical phrase, Yamma vakedma tzafona vanegba.
Yeah.
In Arabic it means mother,
Yamma, okay.
and in Spanish it means flame. In Japanese it means mountain.
Really?
Yeah.
And in English it means tasty, yummy.
We had it right.
Indian. Is that an Indian?
Yamma, yes. In the Indian by the Buddhism it's the virtual standard.
Guys, it's quite clear for anybody who attended this wonderful performance of yours, and all those who had the privilege of hearing you all over the world, because I know you are touring a lot, that despite being an Israeli band, you are showing tremendous knowledge and respect to the music of our neighbors, both near and far. For example, Talya, you have sung songs from Armenia, Bulgaria, in addition to Egyptian and Lebanese songs. How did you come to master our neighbors' music?
I think one of our parents come from these countries, so something in the blood is already there, and they brought with them the culture that was developed there. In the instance, my father came from Baghdad, and there were a lot of musicians in Iraq that played the Arabic music, and it came like naturally. And when you live here in the Middle East, you have to be influenced by the music because it's all around you.
It's also much more natural for me to sing in Arabic than in English. We live in the Middle East. There's no reason, as I see it, to sing English. To be influenced by, the English culture or American culture, whatever it is.
More than the cultures that
That
are
around
actually around us, you know.
My main instrument actually is oud, which is an Arab instrument. I feel like very natural to play Arabic music, like more than rock and roll or jazz or whatever.
You also had like people from your family playing the oud
Yeah,
and the
exactly.
violin.
The name Asfuri is from Morocco actually. It's not from Israel. So.
I think once it comes to music, music, probably a lot of people said it before, but music has no boundaries. And once music gets your soul, and this music is part of our souls, it doesn't matter what. So that's how we connect to it.
And I believe that one of the best things that happened here tonight was that one very old myth was broken thanks to Talya forcing Avri to sing a Yemenite song, which means a Shiknazi can sing Yemenite.
Funny that you mention it. I'm half Ashkenazi, half Mizrahi. My father is from Uzbekistan. He's Bukhari.
Okay.
Actually, I think
All of us are a mixture from
a mixture of Ashkenazi and Sephardic. So we have
We're lucky. We have.
abilities to do both.
Yeah.
And this is the beautiful outcome of this mixture, which normally is called fusion. In the Israeli case, we can even start talking about confusion, which is only doing great things for music.
This is actually what we do around the world. We also do workshops, and when we explain to people about the music in Israel, it's quite complicated, but what we really try to do is bring all the flavors that we have, that we're influenced from. And actually, I think in these years, we developed like some kind of method where I think from little kids to college students to senior citizens, you know, they get it, they really enjoy it, they love listening to the different instruments, different influence, and the different languages. So.
And I must say that your spectrum is quite impressive. You are not only covering geographically, you are also covering music on a timeline. For example, you have sung and performed today Israeli songs that were written long before there was Israel.
Yeah.
Not to mention the biblical beautiful song.
Yes, the thing about these songs is we talk about this in our workshops, is how they were created. Actually, they were created, I think these songs were the first mix between East and West. It was the composers that came from Western countries to these special Arabian melodies and harmonized them, like Yad and it's an Arabian melody, and also Yesh Li Gan, and it's actually for us, it's exploring the roots and Israeli first songs through our work.
Wonderful. What is for Yamma in the near future and in the far future?
Are we going to have a tour in the US?
In a month we're going to be there for 4 or 5
summer
weeks.
we're going to Europe.
To Europe. Wonderful, wonderful. And I understand from Yonnie that in addition for being such an important member of Yamma, you have joined forces recently with another singer who is trying to build a cultural bridge between her current home and their homeland, Iran. It's Rita. And it's funny because we have just interviewed her last week.
So I think what the thing that is happening in the last years in the Israeli music scene is like people are going back to their roots. People are trying to find where their childhood music was, like what are the beautiful influences about this area. And I think what we're doing, that we're singing songs from Lebanon, or Rita doing the Persian songs, I think it shows that also what I said before, music has no boundaries. When it's beautiful and it comes from a deep place and from a good place, it can reach the world.
And maybe the best way to conclude this conversation with Yamma, just before we wish you all the best and all the success in the world. Aviad, would you like to say something after playing so brilliantly the drums and the percussion?
Enough said.
He's our charmer.
This is a question from Aviad to Aviad.
Something to say. Thank you.
Yamma, thank you very much.
All right.
תודה רבה.
Thank you.
תודה רבה.
Good luck.